Tess, you just walked in. We just had a big discussion about the new Roadhouse movie, and you and my son Tyler watched it over the weekend.
We did, and we loved it.
All right, I like it.
I had no idea Conor McGregor had acting chops.
Yeah? Yeah, he was good, wasn't he?
We had low expectations.
That's what I said. I went into it that way because then I wouldn't be disappointed.
I get why it was not given a big theater release.
Yeah, and I was glad. I mean, that was great to just get to turn on Prime and watch it at home. It was fantastic.
I was honestly surprised Jake Gyllenhaal agreed to do something
straight to streaming.
Yeah, but I didn't know he did independent stuff too.
Yeah, he did. He's a reporter, like a reporter in one. Nightcrawler, I think is the name of it. It's like a small.
Oh yeah.
He's in that. He does a lot of like little things here and there. Donnie Darko.
Day After Tomorrow.
Donnie Darko was independent.
I didn't know that.
Oh, was it really? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't think I've seen that movie all the way through. Donnie Darko.
So what's happening in the world of Blitz Rock?
Let's start with Limp Bizkit.
It's just one of those days when you don't.
There goes Kelly bouncing.
Limp Bizkit was playing at Lollapalooza in Argentina for about 100,000 people, and video of their set instantly went viral. Specifically footage taken during break stuff. It racked up over 1 million views in less than 24 hours. The crowd was losing their minds, and they were jumping up and down in unison. And it gave me goosebumps.
Yeah.
This video, and it went viral. It's video of someone took that was with Limp Bizkit from the stage. Do you have that audio?
Yeah, the crowd audio. So he's not even singing. It's just the crowd.
Yep.
They're singing every word.
It's just the crowd. The video's at theblitz.com.
And he just let him go and didn't bother to sing it?
Yep.
Now, I hear they do it twice.
They start it and they end it, their set, with break stuff.
You know what? That's okay. Because it's only like 2.5 minutes long.
Yeah, like let the crowd do the first one and then...
Oh, so that's how they're doing it. I wonder if they're going to do that at Sonic Temple then.
That would be awesome.
They'll open with, and you'll just hear the music?
Oh, better learn the words, people. Refresh.
Oh.
That's
live karaoke.
Yeah. You know how I feel like Limp Bizkit, for whatever reason, started to become like a joke almost?
Yeah.
And I think they're coming back with a vengeance. I don't know of any new music, though, that they're coming out with.
I feel like you either were a big fan or you were not. You know, and if you were, you're going to want to see them at Sonic, and if you weren't, you won't care, and there'll be other bands on other stages. So.
I fall on the latter.
You never liked them? No? They weren't your thing?
No.
I can always get excited when I hear break stuff.
Oh, my God.
I just never, you know what I mean? I Rollin' was okay. Their cover of Behind Blue Eyes is one of the worst covers I've ever heard in my life.
I thought you liked that.
Behind Blue Eyes?
I could have sworn when we were talking about cover songs, and I said it was terrible, and you said that's the one cover I like.
That might be one of the Limp Bizkit songs I like.
Maybe that's what it was.
But yeah, I don't. As far as covers go, I would not even rank it in my top 10.
All right. I mean, this is a good cover. You like this one or the original best?
The original. I like the original better. Chocolate Starfish is a great album. Every track is good. And I will stand on that. Fight me. Fight me. It is a great album.
Oh, I'll take this over George Michael all day.
This live would be fun.
Yeah, well, we'll see it.
Yeah, Sunday, May 19th.
Long. Yes.
They're playing right before Slipknot.
Can't wait.
And you have to go watch that video at theblitz.com.
Okay.
It gave me goosebumps. All right, let's talk about the state of Tennessee. Tennessee, I don't have any music for this. And this is kind of a little off the beaten path, but I wanted to talk about it. Tennessee has become the first in the nation to protect musicians against AI. Last Thursday, Nashville Governor Bill Lee signed the Elvis Act,
Through a party in the county jail.
ensuring likeness, voice, and image security. It'll protect their voices from AI impersonation for the first time ever.
Awesome.
Now, Tennessee's original right of publicity law only protected their name, photograph, and likeness. The Elvis Act expands protections to include synthetic voices, images, or video used in a documentary, song, or audiobook, basically anything else. Just a few hours after the act was signed, Congress started working on a federal law. A federal,
Good.
similar to the Elvis
That
Act.
needs to happen.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's great.
I thought that was pretty awesome.
Well, it's one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready. Now go, cat, go, but don't you
Think about it. At one point in time, this was rock and roll.
It was, man, and it was the biggest thing in the world. I mean, he started it.
It reminds me of my middle school sock hops.
Middle school sock hops.
He
And,
did this shimmy with his hips that made the women of Cleveland go crazy.
and Forrest Gump taught
Actually-
him how to do that.
Actually, I know. I think that was Parkman,
Oh,
who used to
Parkman.
play for the Yankees.
But Forrest Gump taught Elvis how to dance.
Yeah. I just started shaking my hips.
Jenny. So, of course, I'm going to end on a not so positive note, but let's talk about Metallica now. They just lost their appeal over an insurance lawsuit. So, back in 2020, during the pandemic, Metallica was forced to cancel 6 shows in South America because of COVID restrictions, resulting in about $3 million in losses. And their insurance policy with Lloyd's of London wouldn't cover losses accrued from communicable diseases. So
Really?
Metallica sued, arguing that the case should have gone to trial because a jury might have found a different cause for the concert cancellations other than COVID. And their legal team pointed to the fact that venues eventually reopened in 2022 despite the ongoing presence of COVID. A judge ruled against that lawsuit back in 2020. Metallica just appealed. Justice Marcia Stratton said it was absurd to think that government closures were not the result of COVID-19. So she shot down that appeal with a Taylor Swift quote. She said, to paraphrase Taylor Swift, we were there. We remember it all too well. Basically, Metallica's argument failed because much had changed by spring of 2022 when the suit was filed. She used a Taylor Swift quote. And this is just one of the many lawsuits that have mostly been unsuccessful of people trying to get insurance companies to pay for losses caused by the pandemic. What a bummer I had to end on. You know?
Yeah. I mean, what are you going to do?
And that's it.
You know,
Thanks
I
for
mean,
having me.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, I can't feel that bad for Metallica because they're loaded. I mean, they're the biggest rock band in the world. You know, there were small businesses that got crushed by it who got nothing. So, I mean, come on. Well,
But what if they could make an example of it somehow by fighting back?
I don't blame them for fighting back.
I get they're loaded, but it's the principle. Of the
No,
whole
I
thing.
get it. I'm just saying there were so many people who were hurt so much
Yeah.
worse that I feel
Venues.
for. Yeah, I mean,
Small businesses.
Yeah, just got crushed. And did they not get any of the PPP money for their crew and their,
That wasn't in the article.
So I don't know. I don't know if they did or not. I just wondered. I mean, I know that's what a lot of bands did. We've heard about a lot of bands that got a lot of money for all their, their stage crew, their staff, their drivers, all that stuff. So I didn't know if they got any of that or not. But
Well, sorry to be a bummer.
It sucks. I know. I mean, but we all suffered
I did, and I got to lay on the couch all day.
during COVID.
Yeah.
We all work though.
I know.
None of us missed a damn day of work other than when we actually had COVID, but we didn't have a choice in that matter either. Otherwise, I'd have been here.
I do miss the no traffic days. I'll say that.
Damn right.
Oh my gosh, you're not kidding.
Yeah,
that
the
was
fact
nice.
that nobody was buying gas, so it was cheap.
Right.
Yes.
That was. Those were good times.
Those were the days.
Well, we'll do it again next Monday.
All right, thanks.